Today I want to share a story that might just resonate with something deep inside you. A story of struggle, of failure, and ultimately of triumph. You see, life isn't a straight path. It's filled with twists, turns, ups, downs, and moments when you feel like you're completely lost. But here's the truth. Those moments, those struggles, those dark days, they don't define you. It's how you respond to them, how you rise after every fall that shapes who you are. Let me take you back to a time when I was at my lowest. Picture this. A young person filled with dreams, ambitions, and a burning desire to make a difference in the world. That person was me, full of hope, ready to take on whatever the world threw at me. But life had other plans. I was hit with one setback after another. No matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to catch a break. The failures piled up. Every door I knocked on remained firmly shut. It felt like the universe was conspiring against me. I remember a particular night, alone in a small, dimly lit room. The weight of the world felt like it was crushing me. I was at the end of my rope, emotionally drained, physically exhausted, and mentally shattered. I questioned everything, my choices, my worth, and even my existence. But it was in that darkest hour that a small, almost imperceptible voice whispered inside me, "This is not the end. You were meant for more. You have a purpose." That tiny voice was the spark I needed. It wasn't a loud, booming revelation. It was a subtle reminder that deep within me, there was a strength I hadn't yet tapped into. It was the power of belief in myself, in my abilities, and in the fact that I could overcome anything life threw at me. The next morning, I made a decision. I decided that I wasn't going to let my circumstances define me. I wasn't going to be a victim of my failures. Instead, I was going to rise above them. I was going to fight, claw, and scrape my way out of that dark place, one small step at a time. And that's what I did. I started setting small, achievable goals. I began to rebuild my confidence, brick by brick. I learned to celebrate even the smallest victories, knowing that each one was a step closer to where I wanted to be. It wasn't easy, and it didn't happen overnight, but slowly I began to see progress. You see, the struggle is where the growth happens. It's in those moments of pain, of doubt, of fear that we discover who we truly are. The struggle is what shapes us, molds us, and prepares us for the greatness that lies ahead. I remember a time when I was faced with yet another setback. It was a project I had poured my heart and soul into, only to see it fail spectacularly. The pain of that failure was intense. I wanted to quit, to walk away from it all. But then I remembered something. Every failure is a lesson in disguise. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become better. So instead of giving up, I chose to embrace the struggle. I analyzed what went wrong, learned from my mistakes, and came back stronger, more determined than ever. There came a point in my journey when things started to change. The hard work, the perseverance, the unwavering belief in myself, it all began to pay off. Opportunities that were once out of reach started to present themselves. Doors that were once closed began to open. But here's the thing. It wasn't just about the external successes. The real victory was internal. I had become a different person, stronger, more resilient, more confident. I had learned to trust myself, to believe in my abilities, and to know that no matter what life threw at me, I could handle it. The turning point wasn't a single moment. It was the culmination of years of hard work, of pushing through the pain, of refusing to give up. It was the realization that the only limits that truly exist are the ones we place on ourselves. Belief in oneself is the most powerful force in the universe. It's the engine that drives us forward, the fuel that keeps us going when everything else seems lost. Without it, we're like a ship adrift at sea, tossed around by the waves with no direction or purpose. But with it, with that unshakable belief in who we are and what we're capable of, we become unstoppable. We become forces of nature, capable of achieving things we never thought possible. I want you to look in the mirror and ask yourself, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe that you have what it takes to achieve your dreams, to overcome your challenges, to rise above your circumstances? If the answer is yes, then you're already halfway there. If the answer is no, then it's time to change that. It's time to start building that belief, brick by brick, day by day. It's time to start trusting yourself, to start seeing the potential that lies within you. There's something else I've learned on this journey, and that's the power of persistence. Life will test you. It will throw obstacles in your path. It will knock you down, and it will try to break you. But the ones who succeed are the ones who refuse to give up. I've been knocked down more times than I can count. I've faced rejection, failure, and disappointment. But every time I got back up, I refused to let the setbacks define me. I kept going, kept pushing, kept believing. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. No matter what you're facing, no matter how many times you've been knocked down, keep going, keep fighting, keep believing. Because the only way you can truly fail is if you give up. On this journey, I also learned the importance of having a support system. No one can do it alone. We all need people in our lives who believe in us, who encourage us, who lift us up when we're down. I was fortunate to have people in my life who believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. They were there to pick me up when I fell, to remind me of my worth, to push me to keep going when I wanted to quit. If you don't have that support system, I encourage you to find it. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you, who push you to be your best, and be that person for others. Lift them up, encourage them, believe in them, because together we're stronger. As I began to climb out of that dark place, I also discovered the power of gratitude. I started to focus on what I had rather than what I didn't have. I began to appreciate the small things, the little victories, the simple joys. Gratitude is a powerful force. It shifts our focus from what's wrong to what's right, from what we lack to what we have. It fills us with a sense of abundance, of appreciation, of contentment. I started to practice gratitude every day. I made it a habit to write down 3 things I was grateful for each morning. And as I did, I began to notice a change. My outlook on life shifted. I became more positive, more hopeful, more at peace. And now, as I stand here today, sharing my story with you, I can say with confidence that I'm still on that journey. I'm still learning, still growing, still striving to be the best version of myself. The road hasn't always been easy, but it's been worth it. Every setback, every failure, every struggle has brought me to where I am today. And where I am today is a place of strength, of confidence, of unwavering belief in myself. I know that I can handle whatever comes my way. I know that I have the power to create the life I want, to achieve my dreams, to live my purpose. But enough about me. This isn't just my story, it's yours too. I want you to know that you have that same power within you. You have the strength, the resilience, the determination to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal, to live your dreams. But it starts with belief. You have to believe in yourself, in your abilities, in your potential. You have to trust that you have what it takes to succeed, to rise above your challenges, to create the life you want. So I'm asking you today, what do you believe? Do you believe that you're capable of greatness? Do you believe that you have the power to achieve your dreams? Do you believe that you can overcome any obstacle, no matter how big, no matter how daunting? Because if you do, then nothing can stop you. If you do, then you're already on your way to success. One of the most important lessons I've learned on this journey is the power of vision. You have to have a clear vision of where you want to go, of what you want to achieve, of the life you want to live. Your vision is your North Star, your guiding light. It's what keeps you focused, what drives you forward, what keeps you going when the road gets tough. But it's not enough to just have a vision. You have to believe in it. You have to see it, feel it, and trust that it's possible. You have to hold on to that vision, even when the world tries to tell you that it's impossible. So I ask you, what's your vision? What do you see when you close your eyes and dream? What kind of life do you want to create? What goals do you want to achieve? Belief and vision are powerful, but they're not enough on their own. You have to take action. You have to put in the work, day in and day out. You have to be willing to do whatever it takes to turn your vision into reality. Action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. It's what turns ideas into results, what turns goals into achievements, what turns visions into life. But action isn't always easy. It requires discipline, perseverance, and a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. It requires you to face your fears, to push through the obstacles, to keep going even when it's hard. But here's the good news. Every action you take brings you one step closer to your goal. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And as long as you keep moving forward, you'll eventually get to where you want to be. Another key lesson I've learned is the importance of mindset. Your mindset determines how you see the world, how you respond to challenges, and ultimately how successful you'll be. A positive, growth-oriented mindset is essential for success. It's what allows you to see challenges as opportunities, to view failures as lessons, to keep going even when things get tough. But a negative, fixed mindset can hold you back. It can make you see challenges as insurmountable, failures as final, and obstacles as reasons to give up. So I encourage you to cultivate a positive, growth-oriented mindset. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't. See challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. View failures as stepping stones to success. On this journey, I also learned the importance of self-care. You can't pour from an empty cup. If you want to be successful, if you want to achieve your goals, you have to take care of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. It's what allows you to show up as your best self, to have the energy, the focus, and the resilience to keep going. It's what allows you to handle the challenges, the setbacks, and the stress that comes with pursuing your dreams. So make self-care a priority. Take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit. Get enough rest, eat well, exercise, and take time to do the things that bring you joy and peace. Finally, I want to talk about the legacy you leave. What kind of impact do you want to have on the world? What do you want to be remembered for? How do you want to make a difference? Your legacy isn't just about the achievements you accomplish or the goals you reach. It's about the lives you touch, the difference you make, the example you set. So as you go through life, as you pursue your dreams, as you face your challenges, remember that you're not just living for yourself. You're leaving a legacy, a mark on the world that will last long after you're gone. You have within you everything you need to succeed. You have the strength, the resilience, the determination, and the power to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal, to live your dreams. But it starts with belief. Belief in yourself, in your abilities, in your potential. It starts with vision, knowing where you want to go and trusting that you can get there. It starts with action, taking the steps, no matter how small, to turn your dreams into reality. And it starts with persistence, refusing to give up no matter how many times you're knocked down, no matter how tough the road gets. So go out there and believe in yourself. Dream big, take action, and never give up, because the world needs your light, your passion, your unique gifts. The world needs you to believe in yourself.